Okay, welcome back to TAP. In this segment, we're going to go over the rules for lining up. These are basic rules that we use in TAP that will apply to every game. The first thing is the center is always going to be in the middle of the field. We'll keep it simple, right between the hashes. And when you line up your offensive linemen, it should be about a yard space between each lineman. You can't be very close touching each other. So just remember that on your offensive line. All five must be right up on the line of scrimmage. You've got to have 7 men on the line of scrimmage on offense. So in this instance, we have the 7. You've got 2 tight ends and a wide receiver. Any figure on offense lined up outside of the tackles must either be on the line of scrimmage, which this figure is, or he must be 5 yards off the line of scrimmage. He can't be back here. It's got to be either on the line or 5 yards off. So we have him shown here 5 yards off. This tight end over here is on the line of scrimmage. So in your backfield, of course, the quarterback has got to be somewhere behind the center. He is the only one that can be stacked. He can be stacked right behind the line, right behind the center. If he's stacked, the defense can stack also like this. But normally the rules about lining up is no one can be stacked except for the quarterback. You can't have this. You can't have a running back right behind the quarterback. You got to have a base length between each figure in the backfield and in wide receivers. You can't be like that. You got to be staggered like that. Okay, so for the rules in the backfield here, if you're between the tackles, your complete base has to be within 20 yards of the line of scrimmage. So if we're lined up here at the 30, you have to be at the 10 or beyond. You can't be behind the 10-yard line. So this is legal, this is legal. So that's pretty much it for the offense. Now the defense can line up pretty much any way they want to, except they can't be stacked. You can't have this or this. Unless, like we talked about, if the quarterback is behind the center, you can stack your nose tackle behind, the linebacker behind the nose tackle. Defense can line up anywhere on sides. You have to be in bounds. You can't line up out of bounds. But that's pretty much it. That's the basic rules for lining up.